Hello and welcome back. I am Jag Thunder and thanks for joining me in my next Minecraft tutorial. Today we are building a lighthouse. This comes by request from one of my subscribers asking me to build a lighthouse, so I have done that and I have decided to turn it into a tutorial. So that's what we will be doing today. We'll take a look on the inside. I have put a boat elevator system inside, which we will be learning how to do later in the tutorial. We will build the full structure from the bottom to the top, and also too I will be uploading another video on how to make domes and cylinders and stuff along those lines. If you'll check that video out too, that will help along with building the video and making the stripes on the lighthouse. I hope you enjoy. Okay, let's begin. Take your two colors and lay them out in this pattern. This is a 10 block by 10 block square. Start with your first layer and lay it out like I have, and then start building up in a staircase pattern, moving one block up, one block over for your starting block. So if you start with black, continue using black as your first block on each layer. That way you don't get confused. Just move up one block and move over one block. Basically just pretty much watch the video to do what I'm doing and build it. You can go as high as you want. When you reach the top, we'll show you how to make the top. Okay, this is what you should have when you're done. Depending on your height, for the tutorial I just made a short little tower, but you can continue that up as high as you like. Once you reach the top, take your trim color, whether you're using wool, block, or whatever you have chosen, and just outline the structure one block wide all the way around one time. Okay, here we're looking at the finished structure on mine. It's 2 blocks high, so all you do is just add another block on top of that, and then the outside piece, which is also 2 blocks high, and it follows the same pattern. Build the second part of the trim layer by tracing the 2 layers that you've already built and adding 1 block going out. This will create basically 2 ledges on the outside that you can walk out and look out wherever you're looking, whatever the fuck. Anyways, I will also show you how to make it where you can actually walk around the whole thing, but this pattern here will allow you to walk out from the 4 flat sides of the lighthouse. Again, building up 1 more layer on top. That will give you a total of 2 layers. You can continue down inside along this edge and fill up completely with the blocks that you're using for the trim if you want to make it solid. I can't remember if I did that on my original one. You can just dig it out when you're done. This here I'm showing you how to add 1 more block on the outside so that you can walk all the way around the lighthouse. Just move 1 more block out from the pattern that you have all the way around. So you should still have the 3 center fence posts, and you will now have 6 on the flat side of your posts. I'm just showing here what it will look like unfinished to walk all the way around, and also the finished side over here. Alright, here looking at the top of my finished lighthouse, you can see the 2 blocks wide with the fencing and also the door opening, and the very next top structure out of stone or whatever you choose to make it will be 3 blocks high. That way you have 2 for the door and whatnot. Okay, start by filling in the floor between your blue blocks so that you have something to build up from. Now take your block and start tracing the outside of that pattern 3 blocks high. This will create the next part of the structure that will basically support the light. Then choose which side you want the door to be placed on and knock out your 2 blocks and place your light or your door. Now we're going to be working on the top part for the light. Use glass block. I've outlined it here in blue so that you can pretty much see what's going on. It's 4 glass blocks high for the main light structure. After that's built, you can fill this with glowstone or lava. I will show in this tutorial the placing of lava instead of the glowstone, but I use glowstone on my main lighthouse. And just trim your glass blocks out just to make everything look even. And then you take the lava on the top and basically spawn it like you do water. Every block has to be a spawn, and just let it flow down. That'll keep everything looking nice and pretty. You'll also want to make sure to make the bottom that contains the lava out of glass. If you're using wool for your lighthouse for the colors, it will burn to the ground. So just make sure that you put the glass on the bottom and that it's completely encased from the top, the sides, and the bottom. So I just went here and put a top on it just to keep from falling in while I was building the roof. The next part's pretty simple. It's a basic roof. You can build it again however you like. The whole lighthouse is you can change things or customize it however it suits your needs. I used wood and the half-step wood, but you can also trim it out however you want. This next part, just showing you how to take the squared roof and kind of angle it to match the rest of the lighthouse by taking the corners off 2 or 3 blocks. It should match the pattern of everything below it. If you was setting fence posts and stuff, you would have 1 in the middle, then or 2 in the middle, and 3 on the outside. You'll have basically 4 blocks and then a corner, 4 blocks, and then a corner. And that should finish the outside of your lighthouse. Now we will build the elevator system. You choose your wall and then install the system. It will be 3 blocks. If you're starting on the ground floor, obviously count 3 blocks up and place a stone. This will be the stone that holds the boat to begin with. After that, you can get rid of it. But go to the 4th stone, and it must have the floor all the way around it. That's what will contain the boat. Place the boat into the hole that you've created, and then go below and smash out the brick, and then just continue the floor all the way out to the walls, and do this for each layer. It just repeats. The next part is just simply choosing where you want your to return back down. You can do it one block over, you can do it in a corner, wherever you would like to put it. Just basically put a sign against the wall and fill it with water above it. It doesn't matter how high your lighthouse is when you're coming down through the water. That will basically cushion your fall so you won't get hurt, and makes a fast return to the bottom floor. Alrighty then, well that concludes my tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos that I've uploaded. I hope you enjoy them too. Thanks for watching.